Hey everybody, I'm here to talk about my favorites from 2013, and some of you are probably wondering what's going on with this whole wonderfulness. And I've recently been posting a lot about my skincare routine and my masks for my hair, and I had some people making comments like, is it really that important? Aren't the products that you buy to put over your face or like to protect your hair, like as far as a heat protectant, better than actually investing in doing these kinds of things and facials? And the answer to that will always be no. You need to invest in your skincare and invest in good quality hair masks. Like for example, this hair mask will probably be on all day. I just put it on and I will probably leave it on for, I don't know, 5 to 6 hours whenever I feel like rinsing it out. And it makes my hair so much stronger and it makes it withhold so much more. And my face masks change as the atmosphere changes, the environment changes, my skin changes. Right now this one is for oily skin. You heard me talking a lot before about moisturizing, and if it seems like I'm not moving my face that much, it's because I really can't, because it's doing its job. So this is getting the oily grossness that I've been really having in my T-zone area out of my skin. And I'll leave this on for about 10-15 minutes while I film, and then I'll rinse it off, put some moisturizer on, and call it a day. So I just want to prove to people that yes, it is important to do skincare, and yes, I do my skincare all the time. Once a week is my absolute minimum. I try to do more than that as far as masks and hair masks go, but sometimes with work and everything else in life that gets in the way, it's hard, and that's one of my things this year is I'm going to try to make it a priority. So let's jump into some of my favorites from 2013, some things that I just have found and can't live without now, some things that I've always loved, but since I just started my YouTube channel this year, I guess you would consider them my favorites from 2013. So we're going to go ahead and start with skin and hair and work our way into makeup. And I'm going to try to go as fast as I can, but some of these things you just love so much you want to talk about it. So first off, let's talk about skincare because that's what we got going. My favorite line, I guess you would say, for any skincare is Merle Norman. And I've said that time and time again. I love me some Merle. I'm a Merle girl at heart, always will. And this is, and let's see here. My camera is so awesome sometimes I just can't even describe it. This is the Brilliant C line, which is what I love to use. It brightens your skin and it just gives it so much more life so it's not dull looking. So I use the cleanser, the toner, the under eye cream, and the overall moisturizer. So those are some of my favorites for that. I'm just going to throw them in my basket as we work our way through it. Normally after I cleanse, I do a Polish Perfection when I'm doing a mask, which is really gritty, and it's a exfoliator. And with that exfoliator, hello, let me introduce you to my favorite brush, which I've talked about before, the Olay brush, which basically is the equivalent of the Clarisonic. A lot of people are like, oh no, it's not the Clarisonic. The Clarisonic beeps and tells you when to move from one section of your face to the other. I'm pretty sure we're all intelligent enough to know, oh, okay, it's been 1 minute. Let me move to my next cheek. I don't need something to beep to tell me. So this is, I think, $30, and Clarisonic's $300. So love it. Use it at least once a week. You can see it's empty. I just ordered a new one, so thank goodness, because I need it in my life. This is the new, I will say this is something completely new this year that I've just stumbled upon because it just came out this year. Burt's Bees Intense Hydration Mask. Love it. It does so much for my skin, especially in these winter months, is when I kind of found it as far as the moisturizing goes. And I use my Olay brush when I do it so it gets even deeper in there to moisturize. I will probably end up, I'm anticipating probably in the summer when I get a sunburn, oops, because I forgot to put on suntan lotion, because for some reason I always think the sun's never going to burn me because my skin is just, you know, perfect. I don't know. So I'll probably see myself using this without the Olay brush because I can only imagine that would hurt to rub raw sunburned skin. But I'll probably be using this, I would say, in the summer with my Moisture Rich facial mask that comes with from Merle Norman. So, but this is one of my new products, and this is the 3rd time I think that I've rebought this. So definitely worth the investment. Burt's Bees Intense Hydration. This is my clarifying clay mask that I have on right now, which I kind of forgot about for a while, I'm not going to lie. because my skin has been so dry that I hadn't really been focusing on the oily part of it, and now that it's getting oily again, I was like, oh no, gotta do something about this oiliness that's been going on. So I was like, what mask is it that I use? Clarifying clay mask, because the clay will bring, it goes in there and sucks everything out of those pores so that your skin is so nice and smooth and not oily and it looks like you've been sweating all day. Okay. Get yourself some of that. I think that is it as far as, oh, Miracol. Forgot about it. Guess who loves this? Oprah. I think I've said that before, but you know, me and Oprah, like this. So we both use Miracol. Again, you can't use this if you have rosacea or any sort of like real skin sensitivities. I would say do maybe a test. Go into Merle Norman and ask them if you have a little bit to try to make sure it's not going to hurt your skin, because it will burn it and it will hurt. I mean, let's be honest. But this sucker, if you think I can't really move my face now, when you put this on, you're not moving anything. It almost hurts to move it a little bit. But this goes in deep and pulls out all of that gunk that you do not want in your face. And I love it. I try to do Miracol at least once a week, even if it's just right after I do. I like to exfoliate before I do mask because I feel like then the mask can get deeper. But if I can't, if all I have time to do is wash my face and throw Miracol on for 10-15 minutes, then I'm going to do it. Miracol's awesome. If Oprah uses it, it must be amazing. That's all I'm saying, because Oprah probably runs this country. Let's just be honest. Okay. All right, let's talk about hair. Because, you know, just finished hair school this year, so I've been exposed to many a hair product. Let me tell you that. And when I go into the hair store, it's like, oh, like the heavens open up, lights shine down. People are just, I love it. Like when I say that I am a hair store junkie and a makeup store junkie, like I'm not lying. Like people probably think I shoplift, but I don't, because I touch everything, I smell everything, I open everything. I could be in the same aisle, the same product line for like 20 minutes, and just because I want to know everything that's out there. So the stuff that I'm telling you, like I've honestly used, tried other things in its place, and either have gone back to this or started with it and love it and never had to change it. So one of the first things that, and I've talked about this before, is Aquage. I believe it's what it's called. It's so hard to read because you see through it. Thickening spray gel. My hair is super thin, people, like borderline balding. So I need something that's going to make it look like I've got some hair. So what I do is when it's wet, you spray this throughout it, and then you go ahead and you just brush it through and blow dry it like normal, and it makes it thicker, feel thicker, look thicker. And you can see, well, maybe you can't because my camera again, awesome. I've only used that much of it. And as I've said before, I was unsure if I was going to like this product. And what I've always preached and always said on my Facebook and YouTube and everything, get the trial size, get the travel size, because this is way cheaper than buying the big huge one that I could have used twice and been like, man, that sucks, and I just spent all that money on it. Get the little one. That way you're not investing a ton of money. If you don't like it, give it to a friend, let them try it, maybe it'll work on their hair. So just make sure that you're getting the small ones. If you can't find, if you're trying to get an over-the-counter one and they don't have a small one, sorry, I can't really help you with that. That's their deal. But if you go to a professional hair salon, which you should be going to get your hair products anyway, not buying them at the stores because those aren't even legit real products. They could be diluted. They're old. It's old formulas. It's just not the quality product that you're getting at the professional salon, and it's the same price. And a lot of times at the salons it's cheaper, so why not just get it at a salon? Ask your salon or your stylist to order you some of the smaller ones. It doesn't take that much to run to the store for a client and get them the smaller version so that they can try it. And if your stylist says otherwise, then they're lying. And you can show them this video. Okay? Thank you. I'll send them an email for you. This, my friends, is a big bottle. And we know what it means when it's a big bottle. I must have liked it. This is true. So this is AG, and this is a new product line that I was introduced to when I started working at my first salon that I'm at now. They do AG, which is perfect because it's gluten-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free, everything free. Free of whatever junk you don't want. So if you're one of those people that's like, oh my god, I don't want that on my hair, it's going to dry it out, I just don't love it. AG is a good line for that, okay? It's a little pricier, but you're going to pay for the quality that you're getting. So suck it up and pay for it. Thank you. So this is called Stimulating Balm, aka Dandruff Conditioner. Now let's talk about it, shall we? Because some people are a little a little hesitant of the D word. Oh, I don't know why my scalp's like that. It's not normally like that. I don't know why all of a sudden my shirt's all white. People, we all get dry skin. Your head is not exempt from that. It is okay. We know about it. It is nothing weird. It's nothing we've not seen before. We all have dry scalp from time to time. I have tried all kinds of different things for my dandruff, especially now in the winter. My scalp is going crazy. And I got the little thing of stimulating balm to try it because everyone at the salon was like, you gotta try it. It's so good. It's so good. It's this great stuff. It's going to feel awesome, blah, 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 blah. Well, until I try it for myself, I don't know for sure because everybody's hair is different. So I got the little one, tried it, used it all. So now what do I get? The liter size because it's more for your buck and it's a better deal. And I even got a pump. What? Boop, boop. So stimulating balm, my new best friend, should be yours too. It's okay, people. We all have flakes. We all have dry patches. Suck it up, deal with it, talk to someone about it. Okay? Next, what I have on my hair now. Hello. It's a 10 hair, what's this called? Miracol hair mask. Love it. Was not sure if I was going to like it. Had heard many things about It's a 10. Love It's a 10. Love many products from It's a 10, but this is my favorite for the hair mask because I truly can leave it on as long as I want and my hair just gets softer and softer and it works so good on my hair. For my fine, thin hair, it doesn't, when I wash it out tonight and shampoo it again, like I'll rinse it out and then shampoo it again, and in the morning then I'll just put some conditioner in it. It does not weigh it down. It does not make it look lifeless because a lot of times I found the conditioning treatments for my hair did that because they were so fine and my hair's so fine. Love this stuff. I'm trying to feel it. I probably got about half left in there, and I do this about once a week, and I really saturate my hair well and just give it some loving. But It's a 10 Miracol hair mask again. You probably can get this, like you'll see these at like Target and stuff, but I wouldn't buy them from there. I would go to a salon. You're going to pay, again, the same price, if not cheaper. And a lot of times if you go to them and say, hey, I would like to be able to buy this from you, but I saw that so-and-so store was selling it for this price. Can you match that? 9 times out of 10, if a salon isn't stupid, they're going to match that price because they want you coming into them to get it as a quality product. As opposed to, I mean, this isn't like hard to open this up and then all of a sudden dilute it. Whoop, there we go, dilute it, or have an old formula in it. These products that are professional products are only guaranteed if sold by a salon or a professional stylist. So people, wise up. Stop buying them at the store. At the grocery store, Walgreens, wherever it is you're buying it, stop it. I will not condone that. Now these next two items you can buy at, I think Ulta. Ulta's the only place I've ever seen them. Okay, now let me talk about this Clean Freak. Now, again, I have done many dry shampoos. My hair is blonde, my hair is brown, my hair is who knows what color in between, sometimes it's red. It changes frequently. Clean Freak, awesome. I use it not so much for, let's say, second day hair, because second day hair is non-existent to me because my hair is so oily and greasy. Like, no amount of dry shampoo is really ever going to soak up that and make it look okay. And my hair's short, so it's not like I can just spray it and pull it back in a ponytail and be like, look at how cute my top knot looks. It's so clean. No, don't exist with this girl. So I use Clean Freak actually to give my thin hair some lift in the back and on the sides. I'll spray it in there right after I style it. So I love Clean Freak, and this is, I think it's like $5.99. You get it at Ulta. Love it. So this is one product that you will have to buy. Salons don't really carry it. You have to get it from like a, I really don't think I've seen it anywhere other than Ulta. So Ulta. Go to Ulta. I love Ulta. I was just there. I spent like 2 hours there. It was too much time. And then the other one that I'm loving from Not Your Mother's is She's a Tease, which is kind of equivalent, I'm finding, to the Big Sexy Spray and Play or Spray and Play Harder. But this one, again, is $5.99, and I'm finding that it kind of does the same thing as the Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play. So, I mean, I guess it's just a personal preference. I like the smell of this one better, and I feel like this one allows me to do a little bit more. I could do the scrunching motion all day to my clients, but I feel like I can do more throughout the day with it, where I feel like Spray and Play maybe sometimes is like you spray it and it doesn't let you like really move it around throughout the day like I want to. So She's a Tease, my new favorite right now. I'm loving it, and just the last month I've been using it religiously. So I think that's all my skincare and hair products. You're like, oh, thank goodness, let's get into some beauty makeup stuff. I'm going to run through this stuff very fast. I've recently started watching, I had to tighten that because it's probably going to go all over. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and kind of going off of what other people try and what people say works, what doesn't work. Some stuff I've ordered and I've been like, oh my god, I love this. Some stuff I've ordered, I'm like, oh my god, why do I waste my money? One thing I can say for sure, and I'm sorry that the box is a little janky right now because I wore these and you can wear them again. Like I've said 5 or 6 times, I can get out of them. But they're the red cherry eyelashes. These are number 43, which are the ones that start short and then flare out. Love these. The only place I've been able to find them is Amazon. But red cherry eyelashes, I absolutely adore them. They are my new favorite. Every time I wear them, I get tons of compliments. They look so natural, they look so real, and when I wear them, I don't even feel them. So that's what's even more awesome about them, because a lot of the Ardell or the ones that you buy at Walgreens, I was able to feel, and I kind of felt funny. And if you don't feel sorry, I got itch my mask because I've got dandruff. Okay, that's why I need that stimulating balm. So what was it? I get so lost in my conversation. Oh, but so if you don't feel comfortable in what you're wearing, then you're going to feel awkward and you're not going to, like, give off this aura of prettiness and confidence if you're not feeling fabulous in all that you're wearing. So I love these lashes until something else comes out that is as affordable, because I think online you can get 3 or 4 pairs with shipping and everything for $7. And I said you can use them 5 or 6 times. Like you can tell, I've used these a couple of times already, and they're fine as long as you peel the glue off. Speaking of glue, here's my new favorite thing that I'd like to thank Duo for. Duo is kind of your go-to eyelash glue, and some people, oh god, I can't even see because I'm white on my face. The Duo glue, some people will be like, oh, I just use whatever comes in the package. And I don't know why my lashes fall off. It's because you used the glue that came in the package. Okay? I keep saying okay a lot. I don't know why. Sorry. Deal with it. So this one is, Duo normally has just the squirt one, and I always get so much on it, it's ridiculous. So they came out with this kind, and I don't know if it's been out for more than this year, but this year when I started doing the eyelashes again is when I kind of started investigating, and I found this. And it's the wand, so you can paint it directly onto the lashes. There's no gunk, there's no goop. And what I love even more about this is sometimes once I get my lashes on, I'll be like, oh man, the inside is lifting a little bit. So instead of having to take the whole thing off, all I do is take this little wand and just kind of like push it against it and then hold it. And then it's like I got right in that right spot. And before, when I would do it with the Duo, with the Tube Duo, I would like gunk up on you. And it dries clear, so there's no issues. It'll go on bluish, almost metallic bluish, but so you can see where it's at, and then it dries clear. So love Duo, loving it, love, love, love. Want to have its babies. Moving on. This, I have heard about this next product for quite some time, and I was like, oh, I'm not spending that much money. I'm not spending that much money. But you know what? When something works, something works. So let's say hello to my friend Bobbi Brown, and not like the Bobbi Brown with Whitney Houston. The Bobbi! Like this is like Bobbi Brown, makeup artist Bobbi Brown. And if you haven't bought any of her books or read them, let me just tell you, you need to. So the first thing is the corrector, which goes on first under your eyes, which kind of helps get rid and gives a base basically, so that when I go ahead and put on the, and you can see I've hit pan on this, when I go ahead and put on the concealer, that it already has a strong base underneath it. And then there's the yellow setting powder next to it, which kind of just brightens it up even more and keeps it from moving. I am obsessed with this stuff. I guess the initial reason why I didn't buy these two things, because together they're like $50 for the two of them, but I've had them for, I know, at least since the summer. So we're talking at least, what, 6-7 months, and I wear them almost every day. So it does last a long time, so it is worth the investment, and I will definitely be repurchasing this once I run out. Because under eye concealer, when you find something that works, you need to keep with it, otherwise you always look like you have bags and are tired, and nobody thinks that's cute. Sticking, let's see, with some new things that I got. This, and I actually got this for my birthday from my friend who works at Ulta, because her and I both appreciate glitter and things that make us fab. It's Naked from Urban Decay. It's called the Urban Decay Illuminated. Love it. It's so soft. But you open it up, it's basically a big ball of glitter. And I love it. You put it, every day I put this on. I put it on kind of over my highlighter, down in there, sometimes around your chest area, wherever you feel like you want. It comes with a little brush. I don't ever use the brush because I like using a fan brush instead, but Urban Decay, and I know they still sell them. It wasn't a special edition or anything like that, but you can still get them. Again, this one was given to me as a gift from Ulta, which shout out to Azrael because I still love it. What? And I'm using it, and I use it every day, and I mean, there's still a good hump in there. I mean, I haven't even, I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing pan is right down there, but I love it, and I will repurchase it once I run out. And if anybody finds out that they're discontinuing and you're new, send me a message, because I'm going to have to go buy some. Another new thing this year that I have recently grown to, I guess each year I want to say, like, is a new makeup product that I start to kind of be like, okay, like, before I was anti-blush, because I thought, oh, blush, why am I going to wear blush? And then I started wearing blush, and I'm like, where has blush been all my life? I need this in my life. And this year was the year of the eyebrow. You may have seen some earlier. I'm just going to say there's been some trial and error. There may not have been the best color match. It might not have been the best eyebrow job, but you know what? What's important is we're on the right track. And I have my friend Anastasia Brow Wiz to thank for that. Love, love, love this stuff. Use it every single day. It's my new favorite product, my go-to product. I panic if I don't have it. I'm like, oh my god, my brows! So Anastasia Brow Wiz, love it. You need it in your life. Get it. Along with that, I'm just throwing things on my vanity, is the Anastasia Brow Duality. And I love this. I bought this with the Brow Wiz. And basically it's a highlighter that you can put underneath. And then I'll put it in the corners. And I mean, sometimes I even use it a little bit to highlight. You can do so many different things. One side's more of a pinky-ish color, and one side's more of a golden yellow. And I love it. I haven't even had to sharpen it yet, as you can see, and I use it every day. So I'm assuming they go down into the middle. Love it. Anastasia, gotta love it. With that comes the brow sealer, because again, the year of the brows, you need a brow sealer that's going to set it. My personal favorite is the Merle Norman. I use Merle Norman. This is the clear one. It doesn't have any color to it. Some people use the Anastasia one, but I just love Merle. So if at first, oh, hold on. So many people call me, it's hard being as popular as I am. Just kidding. Anyway, so this is, I will always go to Merle Norman first, and if I don't necessarily love it or I'm not in love with it, kind of like feel like maybe let me try something else, then I'll go with something else. But if not, I always go with Merle first. Brow sealer, loved it. Why change it? Let's move on. Next thing, e.l.f. Makeup Remover Pen, $3. The best $3 you spend in your life. And I've talked about this. I've blogged about it. But basically, you just take it off, and you just, if you get makeup in the corner, go like this, and then you just wipe it off, and it's fabulous. So you need to go ahead and get yourself one of these. e.l.f. Makeup Remover. Let's talk about some blush, shall we? Merle Norman, again, bring out the Merle. This is their cream to powder blush. This is a little bit darker one. What's this one called? Bare Mocha, and I have it in like 3 or 4 different colors because I love it so much. But this basically is my go-to, I guess I would say. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my phone going off. This is my go-to blush. I love to just dab it on, and then I use my Sigma brush. I think it's F84, which we'll talk about soon. And I go ahead and blend it out. And sometimes I'll put blush on top of that. Sometimes I'll just leave this, depending on what I want for that day. So powder to cream, or cream to powder, Merle Norman blush, fave. And then I've also was introduced through, again, someone else's YouTube. It's called Milani. Yeah, I think it's called Milani. It's a drugstore, but it is a baked blush, and it comes again with like a little brush, but I don't use that one underneath because I don't like the little brush size, the big powder brush. So the Milani, I own 2 of them. My favorite one, this one, which is Luminoso, is my favorite, and it's kind of a dupe, they say, for NARS Orgasm. So I'm definitely loving this Milani, and I love that I can just run to Walgreens and grab it real fast. It's my fave. So this is a good one. Let me pull out some other things that I've been loving. NYX products that I've just been introduced to this year. Let me open my drawer because we're going to pull some out here. NYX, I was always kind of anti. I was like, how can something for like $3 really be quality? But they are. Certain things. I can't speak for everything because I haven't used all of it. But I do love their jumbo pencils, their jumbo eye pencils, and I've done a thing on those before on my blog and swatches and stuff like that. So I have a ton of those. Let me grab some of these. They're roller balls. I call them roller balls, but they're actually called roll-on shimmer. You know, I'm getting stalked again. Paparazzi. Story of my life. So this is the roller balls slash roll-on shimmer that I love, love, love from NYX. Also, their liners. They have these kind, and then they also have the glitter kind, which I'm in love with, which I'm trying to find one in here to show you. Oh, and the glitter, which I love too. So these are also good products that I've just been introduced to this year and I'm in love with. And then, let's see, a couple more things. First thing, nails. The CND, and I've talked about this before, and I think you can only get this from, I don't think you can buy this over the counter. I'm not seeing it. I've only seen it in salons. So you might have to ask about getting it, but it's the CND. I don't do gel. I don't do shellac. I don't do any of that because I like to change my nail color so much. And I just do it myself. So this is the CND Vinyl Luxe. It's a weekly polish. So you don't put a base coat, you just put this top coat on top of it. And they last literally like more than a week. And that's with me shampooing hair all day, doing color all day, color remover all day. They last a really long time and are a great product. So they're definitely, they're about the price point of like OPI, Essie, things like that. So I would definitely suggest getting some of these. And again, I think you need to talk to your salon about this or your nail place you go to because they do not sell these over the counter. If you're looking for an over-the-counter, my go-to this year has been, without a doubt, Sally Hansen Hard Nail Extreme Wear. I have been loving it. So if you're looking for something over-the-counter, then this is what I would go with, just over-the-counter. But again, you don't get the wear out of it that you do with the CND Luxe Weekly Polish. So I would go ahead and pick up some of these as well. This is fun when you want just, and they're cheap. I think they're like $2.94, so it's nice. Like if I have an outfit that I'm like, oh man, I really need a color to go with this or to complement it, then I can just run to the store real fast and get that. So those are those. And then the last thing I want to talk about are, and I'm sorry they're so dirty. It's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. How I roll. At least you know I use them. Are Sigma brushes. I would say out of the whole entire year, these have probably been like the holy grail of what I found. And this again is from watching different YouTube videos, but the Sigma brushes, which are supposed to be the equivalent to MAC brushes, but I find them to be even better than MAC brushes. And they're well worth the money. Like these big ones like this were $18. And those are like the most expensive ones. Oh, yeah, F84 is the one I was talking about with the blush. This is the one I put on with foundation. I will never do anything with foundation without this F80 again. And then the blending E25. And I could go on and on and on. And I think I might have actually done a video, and if I did, I'll link it below, on Sigma brushes. But I'm just obsessed with them, and they're just such good brushes for the money that to me this was the best find of 2013. So if you're looking for brushes or anything like that, if you're lucky enough to live by a Sigma store, which I think like Mall of America has one, and I guess I don't really know where else they have them, then I would go in and get them. If not, you have to go online, which I'll put the link and information below for you. But definitely these were the best finds so far of 2013. So I look forward to 2014 and all my beauty finds and everything that's been going on. And it's time to get this mask off because I'm starting to feel like my face cannot move, so that means it's time. So I will see you all later. Leave any comments or posts below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else. And if you happen to live in Lakeland and are watching these, come in and see me and get your hair done. Love you guys. Bye.